Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It's early this morning. We probably need protein as always. I did not spend any time last night fishing because I had plenty of food in my inventory. I'd killed a couple of chickens since we were last together, a couple of rabbits. I was chopping some wood out, trying to gather a couple of resources so that we were able to start doing a little bit more to the base. Unfortunately, that did not work out in my favor. So we are going to chop a tiny bit of wood today. Um, Hopefully we can get back and do at least a couple more foundations, expand on the base a bit, do all the things that we need to get done. Try not to get eaten by a bear because we definitely don't need to get that done. So yesterday, or in between episodes, I was not recording, of course, and there was this really, really loud crash. There was no plane flying over or anything like that, and I didn't see anything on the map, but I can't help but wonder now that we have found the Bravo base, if the fortress base isn't attempting to spawn in, and there's something going on with the Alpha base that's over by the fence. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I do know that now that we have the refinery up and going, I think we ended up placing that at the ending of the last episode. If not, I did place one maybe overnight since the last episode. Not quite sure. But anyway, we have that up and going now. And I do want to get up here and grab some more ores. Get as many as we can get, guys, because we're going to need this stuff. And it's not too far off before we're going to really start needing the copper and the iron and the zinc and all of that stuff. And I'm not quite sure yet on the new resources, guys. I know that people have said we are going to need them now rather than later. So just go ahead and grab them. Make sure we have as many as we can get because we're going to use them. And I agree with that. Anything that's been placed into this game is here for a reason. And we are going to need it at some point. Because there's not really any, let's say, extras in the game that I've seen. Things that you just don't need that are available, but you just really don't need it. I've not seen anything like that in this game. I'm not quite sure, though, if there's been anything new added since I played last other than the obvious. Things with the last update, things like that. But yeah, I was really curious about that crashing noise, that explosion noise. Very, very noisy. Right at the edge of dark as well. So I have restarted the game or logged into the game since that happened, guys. So I'm not sure if that affects it in any way. I know that I'm not sure if there's a plane crash and you re-log into the game or, reload the game. I'm not quite sure if that will still be in the exact same area or not. But if you've done that and it has been there, or you've done it and it has not been there, let me know in the comments, guys. Because that would definitely make you think twice about reloading the game. Especially if, the crash wouldn't be there, or if it was still there, you were okay with it. It would be there on the next day that you had time to record or play or whatever the case may be. We got a little bit of a worm there, so that's okay. We're going to grab those because we need fish bait, of course. Fishing is necessary in the beginning, guys, at least until we get a refrigerator. And when we get that going, we shouldn't need that type of stuff nearly as much, or we won't have to do it every single day. We'll have plenty of extras for when, we need them. And if you guys have ever watched any of my previous series on Subsistence, you know that I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to fruits and vegetables and berries and food and all of that stuff. I always tend to overhunt when I have the recurved bow. So, yeah, we'll definitely have plenty of food when we get the fridge up and going and we have it, operational, and we don't have to worry so much about power. All of that loveliness. If you're wondering what I'm doing, guys, basically today I'm just gathering resources. We do desperately need resources. We need plant fiber very much because we've used a lot of it making fuel bricks and rope and all of that, and it does take quite a bit of it. I am not complaining about the amount that it does take, although, we could go down that road, but there's no point in it. It is the way it is. And that's how it's going to be. And we're just going to have to deal with it, adapt, and grab all the plant fiber that we can possibly find. I did forget to turn the sound down if we had a lock pick. There's a lock crate just here. If you're wondering where we are on the map, we are just past these two large stone over in the beginning of this patch of trees. So there we are on the map, you know, hanging out with the locked crate and all of that. No way to undo it, lock pick it, because we didn't craft ourselves a lock pick, and that will be a running thing in this game, guys. We'll never, ever, ever have a lock pick when we need it. I mean, it would be lovely if we did have them when we needed them, but I just don't think that's going to be the case. So there appears to be quite a bit of chickens over here as well. Like, we need food. I mean, we're not desperate for food, but having it, we're not going to complain about it. I say we're not desperate for food, but we're not desperate for anything other than protein. Protein, we're getting pretty hungry. We do have a couple of protein bars as well. We have a blueberry. We'll just go ahead and eat it so that it doesn't go bad. We can always eat the worms, guys. They do offer a tiny bit of protein. But it's not really something that I would do in real life. I don't know. I guess you would do it if you were in this situation where you were stranded. And I don't know. If you're really in this situation, would you eat the worms to survive? I mean, probably. Unless you were very good at hunting and you could grab things with your hands and all of that. I'm really trying to get the 6-log tree simply because we don't have to run in between as many trees. We won't get a ton of resources today, guys. But, you know, every little bit does help. We have ourselves a fresh pickaxe, or we had ourselves a fresh pickaxe. So we're just going to grab whatever ores we can find here. There's some iron just here. I don't know if there's any more on this rock. There doesn't appear to be. That's okay. We'll make do with what we've got. Someone mentioned it would be lovely if the fortress base decided to build across the lake so that we would have the one area over by the alpha base, down by the fence. We would have all of that clear. And you know what? I kind of agree with that. It would be lovely if they did that, so they would just be kind of out of the way and not have to worry about them nearly as much. We did pick up a blueberry. We're picking up medicinal plant now. More plant fiber just over here, as well as a chicken and more medicinal plant just here. It is dark out today, guys. This storm is not making for a very pretty recording time at all. Very much would appreciate it if it would just stop raining. There's lots of plant fiber in this little cluster. I think it was 2 actually. 2 clusters together. Not complaining about that. Did get quite a bit of plant fiber there. We do need it. And I think as long as the game progresses, guys, and we continue playing and people continue watching, then we're always going to need the plant fiber. I think that's just going to happen. Okay, let's just head on. Ooh, there's the bear. Ammo crate just here. We are not finding a ton of loot today, but that's okay. We'll manage. Hopefully. I would like to do a bit of a little loot run over to the new area, which is just up the direction that I'm headed. I don't think we're going to get too far in that area, but I would like to just go over there for a tiny bit and just have a little peek. I have no idea where anything really is over in that area because I didn't spend a lot of time over there. The last season just did not work for me. I was really burned out on the game as well. Just took a mental break from it. Quite a while though, actually. But I am really having fun with it again. I like the location we're in much, much better. I had not built in that area before, but it is nice to try new areas and see how, you know, how things work out for us. I do tend to find more loot on this side of the map than down on the other side. Season 1 was much kinder to us. We were able to progress a lot quicker than we were last season. Last season was a massive build, guys. It really was. Very much excited about it. I loved the builds. I loved everything about the builds. I loved the location of it. There just wasn't as much loot down there, and, you know, it wasn't as easy to get to everything. So, what are we doing up in this area, guys? We're just gonna do a little bit of exploring and see what we can see up here. We're gonna grab this scrap, of course, because we're not leaving it behind. I know this storm is super noisy, guys, but I really, really hope that it's not that way for you all. Although I'm probably pretty sure it's going to be. Very pretty over here as well. There's lots and lots of new scenery. You know, there's more ponds over here. There's different types of trees. Or at least there was in the last season. Very, very, very pretty. Big waterfall and all of that loveliness going on. There's another beachfront over here. Not very big, if I remember correctly. I do want to try to get this ore if possible. I don't think it's iron. I think it's potassium, but it'll be okay. If you're not aware, you can turn potassium, you can refine it, turn it into fertilizer, or use it as fertilizer, I think is the better way to say that. Let's grab this plant fiber. We need to get some more rope crafted because why not? I mean, we desperately need it. Did I turn off the mass fabricator? I think I did. I was trying to get some mass, get some power regenerated for the base, with the hopes that we could craft the workbench today. That was the goal for the day anyway, to try to get the workbench crafted. We might be able to do that when we get home, hopefully. Just have to see how it works out for us. But it's very, very pretty over here, guys. As you can see, there's a beach down there. I think that might be a pond area down there. But it's gorgeous over here. It really is. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to build over here, was because it was so pretty. Unfortunately, the loot just did not work out. There was not a lot of loot. I had people always building right in my door. I had hunters spawning in right in my doorway. So I died several times in less than, I don't know, maybe 12, 15 episodes. Not very pleased with that at all. I didn't enjoy it. I thought that was iron, but it is not. It's stone on the ground. And stone that we could not pick up. I think this is the very first game that I've ever tried to play that does not require you to get stone, guys. We don't have to get any stone in this game, and that's a bit different. I mean, there's plenty of big boulders and things around, but there is no way to harvest any type of stone. And I didn't realize or think very much about it until I tried to pick up a couple of the stone off the ground. And I know we're just mostly gathering resources today, guys, but that is the biggest part of the game, is resource gathering. It just has to happen. There's loot involved in every single aspect of this game, and we're going to have to get home because our protein is getting very, very low. So I might have to spend the night fishing. I do have a chicken in my inventory. If I see a couple more, I'll try to kill them. Hopefully kill them anyway. There's a wolf. No, that's a deer, sorry. There's a deer there. I don't really have the ability to kill a wolf with the weapons that I have now. I mean, not confidently. I can kill them, yes, but I'm not, sorry about that. I'm not very confident in my abilities to do that. Okay, so there was another plane crash, and it's just right over there. I don't know that we are prepared to kill these guys. I mean, it would be lovely. Don't get me wrong. But I am not so sure that we are prepared to kill them because we do not have any health kits made. And we don't have any way to craft any. So I'm not quite sure we're going to be able to kill these guys. I mean, they're very tough. But they're just crashed right over here. I love this, guys. This is the best addition to this game ever. I mean, it's actually in the cougar area, I think. Let's get up here and have a little look-see. Fairly certain this is the cougar spawn area as well. Might be wrong on that. That's okay if I am. There's a pig over there, and that'll break your leg very, very quickly. Hopefully it's not too aggressive. Okay, let's just have a little look over here. Okay, so it's just over there. Are the guys basically like on top of that rock? Or are they... No, he's over here. I see the guy right there. So these guys have like crazy ammo. Oh yes, kill him, pig, kill him. Break his leg. What really hurt me last time with these guys was the hunters being there. Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, this was not a great idea, guys. I mean, I have a shotgun. Where is this guy? Oh dear. Okay, I am dead. Let's try to get over here. And I don't know if we're going to make it, guys. I don't know if we're going to make it. I don't even think we're going to have ammo. We definitely need to get home. We are over in the valley, I think. Oh, thankfully the rain did stop. That is so great. Okay, so we know that there's one guy left over there. I was definitely not prepared for that, but that's okay. We'll manage. We'll try to figure it out. Even if we die another time or two, it's not that big of a deal, guys. We'll get the first death and the first maybe 10 deaths out of the way, you know. Just get them out of the way and don't have to worry about that anymore. The struggle is real, that is for sure. So what we have on us now currently is a pickaxe and a glow stick, and that's it. Being able to get my bag back would not be a bad idea or a bad thing at all. So I know exactly where we are. But we're a long way from home, that's for sure. We might have to swim across the lake to get home tonight, but that's okay too. It's not that big of a deal to swim. Definitely was not expecting this at all. So anytime we hear a crash, guys, it's probably gonna be a plane. And I should be looking for it and try not to die. Okay, so we are currently out of stamina. My base is in one direction, but my bag is in another direction. Hopefully we can get back to that bag. And we are starving? No. We're not starving, but why is my energy not going up? Okay, it is now. Okay, let's try to get over to my bag and get our loot back that we've grabbed today. Just trying not to run. There's a wolf. Trying not to die again. Before we get over there, anyway. Okay, so when we have more than one... When we have more than one set of people to have to deal with, such as rogues and the plane crash people, the pilot and his crew, it seems like we do better when we're more panicked than we were this time. We did kill one of those guys relatively quickly, which was very interesting. But the pig, I think, helped quite a bit with that. I think he did lots of damage to the guy, and we just kind of, sort of, you know, attempted to do it quickly, and we ended up not surviving that. I had shotgun ammo. Probably should have used that on the guy, you know, but I think they use higher quality weapons than we do. Hopefully we're able to get a revolver and things like that relatively quickly. I don't know if when we get over here we'll still have our pistol. So we might have to, you know, get our stuff and leave very, very quickly. Try not to offend anyone else. There's a bear down there. Our bag is way over here, which is fine. I prefer it to be a bit further away because we don't want to get that guy on our tail first thing. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. There's a bear chasing me, and I have 0 stamina. Okay, maybe he's not chasing me too quickly. Okay, so this has not been a great day. I mean, it's been a great day, I guess, really, but it's not been too great because we did die. We have a bear on our tail. We have a guy up here that might be wanting to kill us just sitting by our bag, which isn't great, but it could always get worse. Like, he could just take us out instantly with one shot up here, which is probably what he'll end up doing. I have no idea how that worked. Like, how? Okay, so we do not get our pistol back up here. So I don't think we should attempt to kill this guy without a pistol. I mean, he had some great ammo, and there's some great loot in that plane, guys. There really is. But there is only the one guy, right? I mean, he knows we're here. And I don't have but like 5 rounds, so this might end horribly again. Okay, a little bit quieter this time. A little more panicked because we know how this ended last time. I only have 4 more shots at this guy without using arrows. And I don't think arrows are going to do any good on this guy at all. I'm cold. One more round on this guy. Oh, no, 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 no. Run! Please don't hit me in the back. Please don't hit me in the back. Okay, so we are not going to be able to kill this guy. We are just going to attempt to get ourselves home because, you know, I mean, we have ammo. But we don't really have a weapon, and that's not good. If we could stop somewhere and see if we could craft a pistol, that would be okay also. But we're freezing, and our health is taking a nosedive, so we probably need to get home without dying again. Do we have anything we can eat that will help a girl out here? We have that and that. We have berries as well. Okay, so we should start slowly regaining health. Okay, let's just make a couple of planks here. I mean, we probably could craft a pistol. Probably wouldn't take very much. We have pistol rounds. We don't have as many as we did have, but we do have pistol rounds. But should we really just try to get home? Let's put on our shirt because we do need to do that so that we're a little bit warmer. I have another canteen in my inventory, so I guess you get that canteen back. I want to place you with you. And we'll just get home and we'll try it again tomorrow. This will let us know exactly how long the plane crash will stay around. Maybe the guy will respawn in tomorrow. I have no idea. Yeah, I hate that we died, but we did. I mean, there's nothing really I can do about that. I was not prepared for it, and my curiosity got the best of me. I really wish I would not be that way, and I would have survived it, but, you know, it is what it is. So what I'm just going to do, guys, is get home, probably do some fishing overnight, and try to survive it. This has been the yuckiest day possible for loot, for surviving, and the rain has just been horrible. It's been a bad day all around. Bad day for recording as well. It is Monday, of course, so there's that. You know, I really wasn't prepared mentally for recording. I've had several days off. I wasn't feeling very well last week, so there was only 2 episodes out. But anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and end this one here. I'm just going to head home and up the hillside, probably come back down and do some fishing. And I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.